Today is the start of the new year. It begins another big month for the retail industry, Returnuary. It's the busiest return month of the year. Yeah, got a ring to it, right? There's a reason for it, but it does present some problems for retailers as growing online sales are still being navigated.
12 News journalist Jen Wall is joining us live in the studio this morning. The increasing returns, not only hurting retailers, maybe the environment as well?
Yeah, I didn't really think about that, but it is presenting a big problem, a huge cost for retailers and our landfills. Total returns are projected to reach $890 billion in 2024. That's according to the National Retail Federation, and experts say retailers need to rethink reverse logistics. So nearly 2/3 of consumers admit to buying multiple sizes or colors. That's a practice called bracketing. Nearly 70% admit to wardrobing or buying something for an event and returning it after. According to experts, yeah, someone told me to do that this holiday season, and I was like, I don't really feel right about that. So the NRF says the fraudulent and abusive returns are creating challenges. More than 90% of retailers say the behavior's a big problem for them. However, 76% of consumers consider free returns key when deciding where to shop. So nearly 70% say a negative return experience would discourage them from shopping with that retailer again.
We try to be more ethical. We only return things if we don't like them or if they're not really our style.
They buy a lot, they try it on, and then they send back what they don't want, which ultimately what we saw for the season was a 36% year-over-year increase in return rates this season, which not great news for the retailer.
Okay, I see some changes coming for us and not looking good for the consumer in 2025. We'll have to see. So returns are more prevalent during the holiday season. An NRF study finding retailers expect their return rate to be 17% higher on average this holiday season than their annual return rate. And oftentimes returns do not end up back on the shelf, that creating a sustainability problem, sending products back to be repackaged, restocked, and resold. So assuming the products can be put back in circulation, it can create even more carbon emissions. And in some cases, the goods are sent straight to landfills. Only 54% of all packaging was recycled in 2018. That is according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Allison, again, I see some changes coming ahead for us next year. Maybe even higher costs when you're looking at making these returns.
Yeah, I don't think everybody connected those two, but thank you, Jen, for giving us that warning now. It could have an impact in the future.